In 2015, carnivores worldwide were stunned by news from the World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer that their diets might be dishing them up disease. Pouring over 800 epidemiological studies, the WHO labeled red meat a probable carcinogen, suggesting a possible connection to colorectal, pancreatic, and prostate cancers.
Like a lineup.
But some health officials say consumers have taken the warning with a grain of salt.
I think we think about these guidelines as evolving. It's been a pretty consistent message by many leading organizations, both related to cancer as well as cardiovascular disease, that red meat may increase risk.
University of Iowa lecturer and dietitian Dr. Kathy Mellon says the conclusions of the 22 health experts from 10 countries tax onto decades of medical knowledge about diet and disease prevention, but fails to pin the tail on lamb, pork, or beef. However, the IARC did issue its most dire classification for other American food staples. And hot dogs, cold cuts, and bacon also struck out with other global health authorities.
There is enough evidence there for many organizations to say we should significantly limit the processed meats in our diet.
Last year, the American Institute for Cancer Research and the World Cancer Research Fund reiterated WHO findings that for every 1.8 ounces or 50 grams of processed meat eaten per day, the risk of lower stomach cancers increases by 18%. But such findings have come under fire in Washington. In recent months, Utah Representative Jason Chaffetz charged the international agency routinely declares nearly everything cancerous, from hot beverages to one of the world's most widely used herbicides. News which prompted the nation's largest farm production state to list Roundup as a carcinogen. California is currently in the legal ring sparring with Monsanto over the classification. Experts say the WHO's food findings only up the average lifetime risk of developing colon carcinoma via consumption of salted, cured, fermented, and smoked meats from 5 to 6%, a lower danger level when compared to cigarettes and asbestos, which share the category of known carcinogens.
What do you think of that?
I think everything causes cancer anymore, so.
Many in Iowa, the heart of the bacon belt and a state with more pigs than people, believe the notion of killer meat can hoof it.
Is it good?
It's awesome.
Rather than wallow in disappointment,
Go bacon!
the Blue Ribbon Bacon Festival, the Hawkeye State's immensely popular celebration of all things bacon, herds over 10,000 meat lovers into the state's capital city every year.
100% Berkshire pork.
Themes differ annually, but organizers point out healthy lifestyle changes can always tip the scales.
Sometimes bacon gets a bad rap. With a balanced diet, you can incorporate bacon into your diet and make it a healthy, it's good fat, good protein.
Tastefully clad Brooks Reynolds, the self-described face of bacon, and other founding members have seen Bacon Fest grow exponentially since its 2007 kickoff.
I think it's the perfect food. It's salty yet sweet. I don't eat bacon every day. I love it, but I don't. They're kind of using scare tactics. Hot dogs are bad for you, meat's bad for you. Again, everything in moderation.
According to USDA, there are 67.6 million head of hogs across the U.S., with Iowa as the nation's #1 producer. Figures from the Iowa Pork Producers Association indicate over $6 billion in annual sales. All those cuts and conglomerations are both freshly cooked and cured to extend shelf life, and common preservatives like sodium nitrate and nitrite have become a major target of cancer warnings. But some niche producers assert that an uncured approach, utilizing natural safeguards like celery brine, may be safer and taste better.
As minimally processed as possible is what we're about.
Berkwood Farms, a co-op of about 40 family operations, supplies the Berkshire breed to the Blue Ribbon Bacon Festival, along with a range of products in Iowa and beyond.
All of our products are a nitrite-free product, so I don't really consider ours as processed meat like all the other larger corporations.
Pork producer Randy Hilleman says Birkwood Farms' production techniques have earned a reputation among discerning consumers who yearn for the good old days.
It kind of started 20, 30 years ago or 40 years ago when they started buying pork by lean premium. And so they got the pigs leaner and leaner and leaner. Well, the flavor is in the fat. And if you don't have any fat, you don't have the flavor. I don't know how many people have said that is the best ham they've ever had in their life, even 80-year-olds.
Birkwood Farms hopes the appetite for nostalgia can help grow their business. And as medical authorities seek to first do no harm, debate over meat products will continue to be processed by all stakeholders. For Market to Market, I'm Josh Buettner.